Take a look at race number 9 on Saturday at Oaklawn Park. It's the Grade 2 Azeri Stakes. It's a mile and 16 with a purse of $400,000. This is a competitive field. You could use several of these on your tickets. You can make an argument for several of them to actually win this race. This is a really good field of 8 horses. Let's take a look at them. The 1 horse at 8-1 is Soul of an Angel. Now, out of 34 races, she only has 3 wins. 2 races back, won an allowance race at Tampa by neck. The next time out, it stepped up in class at Gulfstream Park, Grade 3 race, where she finished second. She was 42-1 in that race. She stepped up her speed figures in that one, getting 8-1 on the 1 horse, Soul of an Angel. Take a look at the 2 horse at 5-1. It's Bellamore. She hadn't won a race since July of 2022. Then Steve Asmussen took over, and he said, "No problem, I'll get her to win." And not only did she win, but she posted her fastest speed figure ever, winning the Houston Ladies Classic. She won that race by a neck. I'll tell you what, though, she hadn't won in a while, but she's been keeping some pretty good company. She's been racing against Grade 1, Grade 2 stakes horses on turf and dirt. Getting 5-1 on the 2 horse. Steve Asmussen's son is aboard, Keith. She's an interesting horse at 5-1. This is another interesting horse, and getting 15-1 on her. It's Misty Vil. She absolutely loves this track. Out of 9 races, she's got 3 wins, 3 seconds, 2 thirds. 2 races back, won a stakes race, a muddy track, winning by a length. Next time out, in Grade 3 Bayakoa, she finished 3rd in that race, only behind by a length and 3/4. Got 20-1 on her now. She's trained by Mike Maker, getting 15-1 on the 3 horse, Misty Vil. Take a look at the 4. At 3-1, it's Comparative. Owned by Godolphin, trained by Brad Cox. You've got to love her form. She's won her last 3 races, including the Grade 3 Bayakoa last time out. Man, she's won 5 of her last 6 races. You're getting 3-1 on the 4 horse, Comparative. I will use Comparative on my tickets. At 4-1 is the 5 horse, Saddle Up Jessie, and if it weren't for Comparative, she would be coming into this race on a 4-race winning streak. She lost to Comparative 2 races back at Aqueduct by a neck. She's been putting together some nice wins. I mean, Brittany Russell has done a great job with this horse. She couldn't beat maiden claiming $20,000 horses, and then Brittany Russell took over. And she's just been a beast on dirt. She's been winning and winning. I mean, she looks great. She won last time out at Aqueduct by 2.5. Getting 4-1 on the 5 horse, Saddle Up Jessie. She should be close to the pace in this one. I will use Saddle Up Jessie on my tickets. Look at the 6 horse at 2-1. Hot and Sultry. She should be your pace setter in this one. 2 races back, won the Grade 3 Chaluki, Churchill. She went gate to wire. She put that field away easily, winning by 8. Then next time out, off a layoff in the Grade 3 Bayakoa, she stumbled, and that race was over for her. She found herself way behind the field. She finished 5th in that race. She's got a couple wins at this track. Question is, does she want the distance of a mile and 16? I mean, she's 0 for 3 mile and 16. But let's go back and take a look at those races. Her first try at a mile and 16 was last year. It was this race, the Azeri. She finished fourth, but she finished behind Secret Oath and Clariere. There's nothing wrong with that. Next time out in Apple Blossom at a mile and 16, finished third. Once again, it's behind Secret Oath and Clariere. Clariere won that race. And last time she tried a mile and 16, well, that was the Bayakoa, and she had no chance in that one when she stumbled. Getting 2-1 on the 6-horse, Hot and Sultry. I will use the 6-horse on my tickets. Take a look at the 7 at 20-1. It's Tiny Temper. She's got some nice workouts coming into this race. She broke her maiden at Churchill at a mile and 16 over a sloppy track. And last time out, she posted her fastest speed figure at the fairgrounds. Once again, over a sloppy track. She's trained by Dallas Stewart. I'm getting 20-1 on the 7-horse. Tiny Temper. And to close out the field, take a look at the 8-horse, Shotgun Hottie. She's put together some nice wins, including 3 back at Monmouth. The next time out, she won the Grade 3 Molly Pitcher at Monmouth. And that last race to Bayakoa, that was off a long layoff. She needed that race. She should be a little bit sharper. Second race off a layoff. Got Christian Torres aboard. Getting 8-1 on the 8-horse, Shotgun Hottie. I will use Shotgun Hottie on my tickets at 8-1. So these are the horses that I'm using. I'm using Comparative, Saddle Up, Jessie, Hot and Sultry, and Shotgun Hottie. You know what? You can make an argument for Misty Vil, make an argument for Bellamore. I think this is a really good field. Should be a fun race. Horse I'm going to pick to win. I'll go with the 4-horse at 3-1. I'm going to go with Comparative. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.